Welcome to Earl Stewart on Cars.
Dealer holdback is an amount of money, typically 2% or 3% of the MSRP of the car. So if you're looking at a $30,000 car, you're looking at maybe $600 or $900 that is hidden in the invoice. I say hidden because the dealer actually pays that extra money, so they pay more to the manufacturer when they buy their car. You know, car dealers buy their cars from the manufacturer. Ford dealer buys cars from Ford. And when they get their cars in, they have an extra $900 packed in the invoice that they actually paid for. So now Ford's got that profit, and then they send it back to the dealer. Now, how can you not paint this as anything other than deception? Who are they trying to help? Who are they trying to fool? Well, the answer is the customer. The manufacturer didn't invent this to take advantage of the customer. The manufacturer invented it to take advantage of the dealer. Originally, when Holdback came into effect 50 years ago, Holdback was only given back to the dealer annually. So imagine General Motors selling millions of cars, and every car's got, back in those days the prices were a lot lower, so instead of a $900 holdback you'd have a $300 holdback, but you multiply $300 times millions of cars that they sell to the dealers, and they hold all that money till the end of the year. So they have a 12-month float on all these dealers. They invest the money, and they make a ton of money investing it, and then at the end of the year, they give it back to the dealer. Well, they're giving his money back to him, which is really the customer's money. So why is it deceptive to the customer? Because it distorts the invoice. The invoice in any other business is what you pay for a product. In the car business, the invoice is not what you pay for the product. Why do they call it an invoice? Well, they shouldn't. But they do. So the holdback was the original thing that began the deception and the problem that the consumer has buying a car. It's very difficult to tell what a car costs because of that. Now, the holdback is just the beginning. The dealers found out that they actually liked the holdback. First they argued about it and said, "Why are you holding my money?" Then they realized that they had a way to show a customer an invoice. A lot of dealers will have invoice sales. They'll put the invoice on the window of the car next to the MSRP, and they'll say, "Look, you're going to pay what I paid for the car," which is a lie. And when you pay the invoice today, you're paying the dealer a $3,000 or $4,000 profit, because in addition to the holdback, which is hidden in the invoice, you have advertising fees, you have delivery fees, you have financing fees. You have customer incentive rebate money, because that comes off the price of the car, but the dealer paid it up front. And so you see the invoice, you could have $10,000 worth of rebates, dealer rebates and customer rebates and holdbacks and advertising money and financing money. All these rolled in there, several $1,000s. So you pay invoice for the car. That was the best profit deal the dealer had all month. He sold you the car for invoice, made $4,000. So it's a collusion now between the manufacturers and the dealers. The dealers know what's going on. The manufacturers know what's going on. It's been in place so long, people take it for granted. Everybody's doing it, even probably those car manufacturers that don't like the idea to play the game, to get into the game, they have to have that deception. So who's the loser? The loser are the buyers of the cars. And it just amazes me that the United States Congress allows this kind of thing to exist. They know what's going on. National Automobile Dealers Association is a powerful, powerful lobby. Car dealers themselves are powerful. I mean, when you consider the number of people that car dealers employ and the volume of sales that brings a sales tax into the states, you take all the car dealers in the country, they are one powerful lobby. So it's like fighting the insurance industry. How do you get laws to protect the consumer? Very, very difficult.